like gang, man, we back with another video. Man, we in the garage today with it, man. I got a little project for it we're gonna be working on. I look a little lazy. Can't have y'all talking about my shit. Show y'all this before I tear it all apart. Yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera, show y'all what I just bought probably a couple days ago. What about today, Monday, Friday, so about 4 days ago. 1990 Yamaha Banshee. Pretty sure a lot of y'all familiar with it. I bought it Friday from a guy I work with or whatever. Gave me a good deal on it, I couldn't pass it up. The only issue it had with it was he was riding it and he said that it just cut off on one day. And he couldn't get it to crank back up. Well, he could get it to crank, but every time that he would go to put it in gear, it'll just cut off. I took it to my mechanic. Shout out to J4. I took it over there to him and put a new wiring harness on it. He gave me a new wiring harness with it. He gave me a whole bunch of parts with it. We got the breakaway, ASV levers, chariot thumb throttle, 28 PWK Ken highs with the billet, intake, and the V43 reeds, new tires, new rims. I bought them, put them on there. I got new rims and tires over there. They came with it. It ain't had no plastics on it, but I put them on there. Got new headlights, new seat. And I bought these FMFs. He had some shears with it, but I couldn't afford them. But nah, for real. Oh yeah, we got the Fox adjustable shocks right here. You can lower them. Air shocks, so you can take air out of them and it'll drop it and put air back in and lift it up. But yeah, so we got it running or whatever. It was running fine, it was running good. I took it down the road and it had cut off, like it had died on me when I had went up the road and I was in like 6th gear. And it kind of just died, it kind of made like a little noise and it died. I tried cranking it back up and it felt like it lost compression almost. So I towed it back to the mechanic.
You could do so. You want.
What the fuck are you talking about?
My mechanic house, and we were looking at it and I pulled the plug out. I wish I still had it. Let me see if I got an old plug. I'll show you how bad the other one is. Let's try this one. That went on my damn bolt. Look at that. Pop that boot off. Shit, give me a break. He told me to pull the spark plug out. And what I found, I'm gonna demonstrate on this one when I pull it out. As you can see, this is what it's supposed to look like. No unplug. But when I pulled it out after that little situation happened, this little top piece right here, that was all gone. And it was real rigid all around it. And it was melted. Like it looked like something had like soldered on it or like welded. Like it got real hot in the inside. And this little tip right there on the plug, all that was gone. The little tip inside that was gone. Everything was gone. It was just like a little sheared piece. Look just like that right there. That's all that was left, and it was like melted around it. It couldn't have went nowhere, but either out the exhaust or it was still in the cylinder. I thought it hurt the piston or whatever. I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure it did hurt the piston because it did have low compression. It was running real bad. Put another spark plug in it. This one right here, I put another one in it. Crunk it up, and it was firing on both cylinders, but this one had low compression, like barely pumping air out compared to this one, pushing your hand back like almost. So I take it back to the house. That's when it still had the stock carbs on it. He was telling me like, man, change the carburetors out, see if that make any difference. So I changed the carburetors out, didn't really make no difference. Fast forward the next day, I took it out and I just had that like sinking the cars, tuning them or whatever. It made like a little pop sound. On this side, on the right side, it made like a little pop sound. It just went back to normal. Like the compression came back. It sounded healthy again. It didn't sound weak no more. So I was like, what the hell? And so I took it down the road. It was running like it did when we first got it running, like popping up in every gear.
Stop the cap.
It it was running good. And so I was like, man, this is weird. I couldn't figure it out, so I was like, I'll just ride it till it blow up. Shit,
Man, shit ain't got serious.
we'd go bigger on it. So fast forward that later on that day, I take it out. I was riding all day, and later on that night, I was headed back to the little meat spot where we was at or whatever. As I'm riding, I was in 6th gear again. It just started to like slow up on me, like it was just,
The car went boom, 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 boom.
and then it didn't cut off, but it started making like a real bad rattling noise, like real bad, and it sounded like the bottom end. I know one time on my other Banshee, I had the same thing happen, like it kind of died out on me, but it was still running, but it sounded real bad in the bottom end. It ended up being the stator. This is the flywheel, but the stator inside of it was like, sometimes they'll just fall apart when it's in there, in that little cover right there. It just make a whole bunch of noise and sound like the motor messed up. I was hoping that's what it was, because it was still running and everything. It was just making like a real bad noise. When I got home, I took the stator off. No, I took the flywheel off, my fault. I took the flywheel off, and I looked at the stator, and everything was perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. That told me right there that it was something on the inside. Something dealing with the crank. I kind of didn't put that back on flush because I knew I was going to take the motor apart, but you can kind of hear it on the inside. Matter of fact, let me just see if it'll crank for y'all. And I'll let y'all hear it before I take it all apart. You see, I still got okay compression, but it ain't. It's supposed to be more than this. And you can kind of hear that rattling in the bottom. But let me see if I can get the crank so I can let y'all hear. And it's about 1 o'clock at night right now. But hopefully it don't be too loud. Let's see, look at that. It ain't got no type of compression. So yeah, so we gonna take it all apart and we gonna figure out what's going on. We gonna get it fixed, and we gonna be faster than we were last time. I promise you that. So let's get to it. Got the pipe off, and this is the left side, and I hear something in there. You hear that? That sounds like a lot of shit. I don't think it's gonna be good. As you can see, look at that. You can see. Oh man. Let's see. We get everything down. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. I don't think I ever seen one this bad. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Look at his face now! Damn!
Yeah. You know what that is, don't you? It's a wrist pin. That's what holds the piston in on the rod. And you know what this gotta be? Piston. And this ain't even the hurt. This ain't even the hurt side. Holy, look at this. Look how big the damn chunks is. Oh my, look at that. Okay, y'all. I'm blown away. Like, I ain't never seen one this bad. I done seen a couple pieces of metal, you know, from the pistons, but I ain't never seen this. Is like the whole the whole bottom of the piston right here. I'm scared to see what the inside gonna look like, but we gonna keep this shit for souvenir right here. All right, I'm gonna take the other side off, see if we can get everything in there. And this is the hurt look. Shit smoke. And this is the hurt side. What I thought it was the hurt side. I think I found the problem of what happened Sunday. And like I told y'all before, how I pulled that spark plug out on the right side, how it looked. But I just pulled the spark plug on the left side, which we just found that in the left pipe. Look how it looked. See how it ain't nothing at the top, how it's ridged all around. The other one look, nah, this one look a little, yeah, this one look worse. We do gotta figure out why it's melting them like that, why it's getting so hot in there. So yeah, let's keep turning it down there. We're almost ready to pull it off. I'm gonna pop the chain off, and I'm gonna drain the oil, and then should be ready. All right, y'all. Motor is off. Naked frame. Yeah, she butter off. And while I got the motor and stuff off, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna paint the frame. I'm gonna redo all this. I'm gonna let y'all watch the whole process. Show y'all how I do these things up. So you go ahead and give it a light tip. Everybody's hose. Definitely will see it. There you go. Ooh. What the? My threads up. Damn spark plug. That was so damn hard to pull out. Damn. You see it right there. It don't look bad though. It didn't really mess them up, but it messed the threads up in there. Let you see that. I don't know what kind of pistons them is. I do not know. You can definitely see that though. Let's see if it worked. Oh.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Oh. Yeah, I feel like you just locked up on me again. That some bitch ain't even moving. Looked like it broke away from the rod, as we could tell from the where we found the exhaust. Seen the wrist pin and stuff in the exhaust. broke away from the rod, or it broke the rod too. But I don't think that. I think it probably just, like I said, that whole bottom of that piston probably just gone. Y'all, I'm tripping. I forgot to take these damn bolts out. My stupid ass. Oh. Damn dummy. Ooh, yep, that rod bent. Oh my goodness. Didn't I call it? Whole thing gone. Whole bottom of that piston. And it wedged itself in there. It's pretty bad. Cylinder port hole I can use them. It's a hot rod crank. Yeah, this piston was gone too. Let me show y'all. As you see right here, that's the side that messed up the first time. See, I got pretty hot right there. And kinda, yeah. Oh, it actually closed the gap on the ring. See that right there? It actually sheared the metal off right there and closed the gap on the ring. Yeah, it wouldn't let no oil get through there. That's why it got hot. Wow. Okay. And our other big problem right here, if I can get it to pull it back out. I already see it. Whew. You're cooking with a wet noodle.
Can't hoist the mainsail.
It's supposed to be like this. That's how it's supposed to be straight. Yeah, she's bent, boys. So, we're gonna need a full rebuild. So the whole motor gotta come apart. But, it's alright. I ain't tripping. It's kind of just an excuse for me to do what I want to it now. So yeah, y'all, so. You see the pistons, you see the cylinders, you see the spark plug. We had a major engine failure. I'm surprised it was still running. I don't understand how. As you can see, it crunk up the first kick. I didn't crank it up since when it happened. That was yesterday. I can't believe it was still running. Yeah, this definitely the worst that I done seen. And I blow these things up a lot.
Damn.
But every one I done had, I blew it up, and I ain't never seen one this bad. Drop down in the comment, man. Let me know what y'all think I should do, man. Y'all, should I go back stock, or should I beef it up a little bit? And honestly, I can't tell if these are stock pistons or what. I don't see no reading or nothing on the top of them saying they oversized or anything, but you know, I'll figure it out. So we definitely got to get more cylinders, or hopefully we can get them bored out enough. If not, then we just get some more cylinders. I actually got 2 cylinders for my other Banshee. But I think one don't need to be bored out and the other need to be honed out. And they mix match colors, so we might just get some new cylinders anyway, call it a day. And we gotta get new crank and new piston, so she gonna be back. I promise you she ain't gonna be sitting long. I'm gonna go ahead and order the parts probably tonight or tomorrow. We're gonna get her back going, man. So y'all stay tuned for the process. Like I told y'all, we're gonna go ahead and paint the frame. Man, we're gonna make it look good. I'm gonna order some new plastics. Cause them just something I had laying around. So I'm gonna get the full body plastics, not the cut ones. When she pop back out, she gonna be right. She gonna be right, I promise you that. And we got a lot of stuff coming on this thing, and we're gonna get it back running here pretty soon. So man, y'all stay tuned, man. We'll be back, man. I'll holler at y'all later, Highlight Gang. That's it for this video.
My time was coming, I had to be patient. Fucked on that bitch even though she was tight. I fucked her and run my bucks up. The niggas thinking that I looked up. I stayed down for the come up. Now I'm sitting